my progression and what I should be doing to prepare myself for the season. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, he was extremely impressed with the range of motion and strength, and was confident with the fact that I had already played some one-on-one, and he wanted me to be introduced to some more stuff. So now it's 3-on-3, and then of course October 8th now will be full live 5-on-5. So I just have to continue to get in any drill I can and get the feel for playing again.
How does it feel?
Yeah, what were you not doing?
I don't get what the difference is between 5-on-5 and 3-on-3.
There's just more stimuli, more people out there, more chance to get knocked in a weird direction. So now, with 3-on-3, you kind of understand where everybody's at on the court. So I'm not getting knocked where I'm not seeing something. And of course, that can happen in 3-on-3. But the idea is just to kind of progress with less bodies and less contact, and just continue on kind of an upward climb.
Well, for like doing some banging a little bit, does it feel? Do you feel anything there when you make contact?
No, I feel good. That's the thing. Last year, it was extremely unstable as far as the internal components of my shoulder. Now that's all fixed. You know, the surgery was great. Dr. Eltrash did an amazing job, and like I mentioned yesterday, our training staff did a very good job of getting me back to completely healthy, and now I feel good.
I think you talked before, maybe last season, about how that shoulder would pop in and out, even going back to, was it high school?
No, first time was in college. Yeah, it's been an ongoing thing, just frustrating. It would get more and more stretched, I guess you would say. And with the surgery, he just really dialed that in. And now we've worked on stretching it a little bit, but keeping the foundation very strong. And not only that, but some of the testing I do in the weight room now, my left is actually stronger than my right. So like I said, I'm in a very good place. I felt good out there. I feel good in the weight room. And now it's just getting back in the flow of basketball. I can't tell you how good it feels to be out there with the guys.
So this is his battle in there? Was that
I
you?
did not. I asked him in the middle of practice where the heck he came from. I guess it was in like the first drill that I wasn't allowed to be in. I don't know what happened.
I can see you still have suction marks on your traps. What does your current treatment entail?
So just continuing to work on strengthening it, being a functional athlete, being comfortable with taking any type of contact and putting force through any, I guess, plane of motion. This is simply from getting it warm. The idea is I get it warm, I get a massage, or I get the cupping done, then I go to the weight room, do some strength exercises, get myself loose, and then I come out here. So it's definitely a process to make sure I'm warmed up and ready to go, because you don't want to come out here cold and have something stupid happen after such a great rehab process.
So it's accurate to say your shoulder is as good or as stable as it's been in several years? I mean,
what years? I would have done it in 2010, so 6 years. So I honestly feel really, really good. My conditioning has to get better. There's nothing like basketball shape, so banging against guys, going to grab rebounds, those sorts of things will all come back, I think, fairly quick. And like I mentioned, it feels amazing to be out there with the guys.
You had a couple nifty backdoor cut passes. You hit a couple threes. It doesn't seem like you're rusty at all. It seems like you're in pretty good basketball.
I could say I might have surprised myself a tiny bit. Normally you come back and like you said, you're fairly rusty, but I feel pretty good today, honestly. Again, I have to get my conditioning back to a better level, but I felt good shooting the ball, felt good making plays and rebounding, doing everything. So it's just a continued progression, and as I spoke about yesterday, just continuing to work every single day.
Is this the first 3-on-3 that you've done?
It is. I've been doing some live one-on-one for about 3 weeks now. Prior to that, just some different movements to get my shoulder feeling contact. And so today was the first live 3-on-3 that I'd done ever.
did it get hit?
Yeah, I got hit plenty. I mean, boxing people out, holding guys off in the post. So, like I said, the shoulder itself is totally fine. Now, I have to get used to taking contact, and eventually I'm gonna take one big blow that I don't expect, and that'll probably be maybe a little bit of a shock to me, but I feel good and I feel confident, and I just can't say it enough. I'm so excited.
Meyers, in general, how does practice feel today? Not so much physically, but just the vibe and kind of new guys coming in, so on and so forth. How was it?
It felt great, to be honest. Every start of every year, everyone's excited and they're ready to get out there and playing. But today was extremely competitive. I think guys know our talent level from top to bottom, and there's a pool of minutes there that I think, outside of probably Dame and CJ, guys are fighting, and so that's what makes it fun, though. When you have that amount of talent and you're working for it every single day. You want yourself to get better, you want the team to get better, and ultimately I truly believe all of us care about the next guy. So it's just competing, getting better every day as a team, and continuing to grow as a cohesive unit.
Does it feel a little bit different this year, knowing the success you had last year, and last year was kind of unknown?
Maybe a little bit. Last year we surprised a lot of people. That's no secret. We kept everything in-house. We were confident within the organization, within the team, coaching staff, everybody. And now people know we can play. And so, again, it's relying on the culture we have, the process, and what we do every single day to continue to go in the right direction.